Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Today I will explain another topic of chapter 3, binomial nomenclature. You are familiar with Carlos Linnaeus. He introduced two kingdom classification system and he is also famous for introducing binomial nomenclature. He used Latin words for these scientific names. That is why these names are also known as Latin names. Linnaeus published the list of names of plants in 1753, and when his system of classification became popular, then he used this system for naming the plants. The meaning of binomial nomenclature is bi means two, nomial means names, and nomenclature means system of naming. So, we can define binomial nomenclature as the system of nomenclature in which two terms are used to denote a species of living organism. The first one indicating the genus means the first word of the name will indicate the genus. It represents the genus name, while the second word indicates the species name. Rules of binomial nomenclature are: the entire two-part name must be written in italics or underlined when handwritten. Even if we are typing it and it is not in italic, then we must underline it. Like in this, you can see the Homo sapiens, biological name of human being. It is written in italic. Second, they do not underline the space between the words. If we are going to underline the biological name, the scientific name, we will not underline the two words together. They will be underlined separately and there will be space in between the genus name and species name. The genus name is always written first, and the first letter of the genus name must be capitalized. Like in the above example, you can see Homo sapiens, Homo H is capital. The specific epithet is never capitalized, means that the species name will always be written in lowercase letter or in small alphabets. Another rule for naming the organisms is that the scientific name is generally written in full when it is first used. But when several species from the same genus are being listed, it may then be abbreviated by just using an initial for the genus name. For example, if we are going to talk about a number of species which belong to same genus, then we can write in abbreviated form. Like in example, Canis lupus becomes C. lupus. Means instead of writing the complete spelling of canis, we can just write the C of the canis and then lupus. Now, why the organisms are named? Why scientific naming is essential? What is the importance of it for us? Common names vary from region to region and language to language. Problem with this is it is hard to know what people are talking about. Look at this picture. The girl is saying this is reindeer. The boy is saying this is caribou. They are confused. Caribou and reindeer are the same thing. In Europe, the same organism is known as reindeer, while in North America, it is known as caribou. Both the children are talking about the same animal. So, different names are used in different regions for the same organisms. And the scientific name of reindeer or caribou is Rangifer terendis. Means these two children were talking about the same animal. So, to overcome such type problems, scientific names are allotted to species. Similarly, different organisms are called by the same name sometimes. Example is bluebell is used for dozens of plants with bell-shaped flowers. Like you can see in this picture, there are different species of bell-shaped flowers, but collectively these different type of plants are named as bluebells. Similarly, blackbird is used for crow as well as raven because both are similar, but they are different organisms. Common names have no scientific basis, like fish. Fish is a vertebrate and it possesses fins, it has gills. But if you look at these organisms, these are invertebrates like crayfish, silverfish, jellyfish, and starfish. All these are invertebrate, but they are named as crayfish, silverfish, jellyfish, starfish. These do not have the characteristics of fish. Crayfish, silverfish belong to a separate phylum. Jellyfish belongs to a separate phylum like Coelenterata. Starfish belong to phylum Echinodermata. Crayfish, silverfish belong to phylum Arthropoda. These are invertebrate. They belong to different phyla, but they are named as silverfish, crayfish, jellyfish, starfish. They do not possess gills. They are not vertebrate. These do not have fins. So, to overcome such type of confusion, scientific names are given to organisms. So, what is the importance of scientific name? That it removes the confusions. Like scientific name of onion is Allium cepa, that of amalthus is Cassia fistula, and man is Homo sapiens. Similarly, the potato Solanum tuberosum. So, scientific names are important for the reason that every species can be unambiguously identified by two names. The same name can be used all over the world in all languages, avoiding the difficulties of translations. Thank you, dear students.